Number one show at late night, nothing but illustrious guests. Mero, who's in the building tonight?
Oh, man, usually this is why I do a very hyperbolic introduction, but this man needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, he goes by one name and one name only. It is Denzel, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? You might name your baby after this man. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington in the house.
That is right.
Make some noise, a living legend in the building.
Listen, we will name some of his legendary films, but our show is only half an hour, so we can't do that.
We gotta get right into it.
Name the legendary stops on the 2 train.
Legendary stops on the 2 train.
What's a legendary stop on the 2? Where would you get nervous?
Where would I get nervous? 241st.
Why?
Because you know what? It's weird because the train just ends.
Right.
And like if you're not used to that, a lot of New Yorkers have never been on a train where it goes above ground.
Right.
So imagine the train just ends and you keep walking and now you're in a foreign land called what? Mount Vernon.
Well, no, you're still in the Bronx.
Well, no, if you walk up 2 blocks, now you're in money earning Mount Vernon,
You
right?
come down the stairs, there's Pepino's.
Pepino's Peak.
You know about it.
Come on, that's official.
I'm official.
Denzel is
Just in case you
official.
thought he was Hollywood, he's not. He's Hollywood.
Denzel are Pepino's.
Now, see y'all young boys, how old are y'all?
38.
Okay. When I was young, you could get a slice and a Coke for 25 cents.
25.
I thought you were gonna say like 225.
25 cents. 50, my mother would give me, I was in elementary school, like
Okay.
first, second, whatever. 15 cents for the slice, 10 cents for the Coke.
God, wasn't this a
How much is it now? $2?
Man, $2. $2. That ain't even a slice.
No.
The slice.
Even
damn
the
near
dollar
$3.
slice isn't a dollar slice anymore. And if you want a good slice, it's gonna be like maybe $5 or $7.
For a slice of pizza?
Yes,
For a good
sir.
slice, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like if you go in like the parts of the Bronx, you can still probably get like $250, $275. But if you in Manhattan, no, you paying.
Yeah, shout out to Louis and Ernie, shout out to Tommy's, you know what I'm saying, still holding us down, you know what I mean?
Tommy, what's the name of that pizza spot in Brooklyn? Locali. Yeah. Oh, that's a
I'm
good
from
spot.
Mount Vernon. We didn't go to Brooklyn.
You don't go to Brooklyn?
Hey,
No, we didn't go to
We
Brooklyn.
didn't go. You never trooped on the
I
train.
had a girlfriend on Vernon and Troop, and it was rough. The GG Continental. You don't even know about that train. That's before.
We don't. That was before our time. That was
My uncle was doing graffiti on that train.
on that train.
that first time as someone from Uptown going to Brooklyn. When you trooping, Brooklyn looks different.
It's a foreign land.
And I'm from Mount Vernon, so they like, where you from?
Yeah, you gotta explain what Mount
well, you
Vernon
uptown.
is.
You from Vermont. You from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? And then you from upstate?
Yeah, you from upstate.
Oh, you take the beeline bus, huh?
You tell people Mount Vernon, they're like, that's where Niagara Falls is? I'm like, it's not that far.
Nah, dog. That's what Sue's rendezvous is.
Now, this is before your time. What about the Black Spades? Were they there with this before your time?
That's before my time.
So, in the 70s,
They put me on all that. My uncles put me on all that.
the
Savage
Black
Nomads,
Spades, Savage Gold,
Savage
Savage
Gold.
Nomads, cut your heart out and squeeze all that. They pinned. I was taking the bus, the 41 bus, because I'm at Fordham.
Yes.
Going to school.
The BX41,
I'm
233.
legit. I'm in the back of the bus. Here they come with the shirt sleeves cut off, the whole thing. I'm looking at the bus driver. He's like, "You ain't getting no help over here."
I'm keeping my eyes on the road.
Nobody on the bus. Not me, of course. I'm a black man in the back in the corner on the right side. Here they come. Nice shoes you got, B.
Oh, here we go.
man.
Here we go. Never want to hear that.
Yeah. I said, yo, man, what size is that? Where you from? I just got here from Florida, man. Mom. I couldn't say Mount Vernon because
Right.
they've been up there wreaking havoc.
Where'd you go to school?
Fordham University.
Fordham University?
Fordham U in the
2
building.
years in the Bronx, 2 years at Lincoln Center.
Was the Metro North there when you were in Fordham?
Oh, yeah. Snuck on that.
Go Rams.
It's expensive. It was
How
expensive.
about that?
My wife graduated.
Up from Fordham?
Yeah, 40 minutes. Yeah. Shout out to the Ram van, you know what I'm saying? Taking all them drunk kids home from Lincoln Center back to the Bronx. You know what I mean? So they don't got to get on a D train. You know what I mean? Coming from Connecticut.
Right.
The White Castle over there?
You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Serious.
Murder burgers.
Yes, sir.
That's what we call them. Murder burgers.
The other night, I saw there was like some white kids walking barefoot from that White Castle back to Fordham. Because there's that bar over there on like Arthur Ave.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you can't be doing that.
Is that still Italian back there?
They're fighting to stay Italian, but it's very touristy now. It's very like.
Oh, yeah?
It's nothing but tourists are there, so they have to like play up the Italianness.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of Albanians pretending
Pretending to be Italian. Also that.
On Arthur Avenue. So what's the slice up there cost?
Oof.
it's weird because it's not like a regular slice. Like they go authentic, like flatbread.
The margarita,
You know, like not you
You
can't
like not pineapple on it.
Yeah, you can't bend it and have anything drip out of it. Not that kind of New York slice.
You go to California, you get pineapple.
Yeah,
Chicken on it.
I don't want no alfalfa on my pizza.
I got pizza at LAX once, and I was like, yo, what is
This ain't
this,
it.
fam?
This ain't it.
Pineapple on pizza.
Nah, man.
That's not it. Denzel says that's not official.
Listen, it's not valid. You heard it here. You know what I'm saying? The man has spoken. Do not put fruit on your pizza.
Don't put fruit on your pizza.
One of my favorite memories of you, the Boys and Girls Club commercial.
Okay. Getting on the bus?
Yeah, just the work you've done with it and how because you were a member as a child, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you showed your card and how like you've made it. What made you do that?
How could I not? The club and my mother
Yeah.
saved me. She'd come get me. She'd embarrass me.
Yeah.
She'd come get me. Dad working 3 jobs, so he,
He was yeah.
you know how that
Busy,
goes.
yeah.
But she come get me. Ugh.
Kept you on the street and
Yeah,
out.
my mom. Ooh,
Your mom come get you?
Oh,
Yeah.
she will come get my ass. And I relate
In front
to
of
that
everybody?
in front of everybody.
Don't
And
even care.
I relate very strongly because who's meeting me when I get off that 40 bus on Tremont?
Mom right there.
Mom right there, making sure that I ain't smoking nothing, I ain't
Right,
doing no
right.
funny style.
Right.
I'm with the right people.
Who's
you
laughing
know,
now?
Now we on TV. You know what I'm saying? Now we on. You feel me? Now we on. Came and sit next to Denzel.
Denzel, just chat it up. That's all. Chat it
So
up.
I'm in the park playing ball. There's your mom here, D. Huh? There's your mom, B. I'm like, whatever, 15, 16. I'm like, man, go deal with this. So I go around the gate. I get in the car, and they're behind the fence where the park is right there. This and that. I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, she's screaming. I think this is where I started acting. She's screaming. I'm like, so I went like this. As I turned, pow!
Wow.
Just put my head under the.
Oh yeah.
Just
You looking
drive
at your
by.
shoelaces the whole way home.
Because I know everybody's on the ground.
Right. Cracking up.
On the ground,
Cooking you.
cooking me.
Cooking you.
Your face stayed burning for 2 days after that. You're like, damn.
So, the tragedy of Macbeth.
He had to go get it.
Bro, come on. All right, first of all, you see the A24 logo, so you're like, come on.
This is gonna be a
You know it's gonna be
stunning.
something.
Okay.
You involved. Right. It's
Black and white.
Black and white. It's classic material.
Cohen,
You know what I mean?
McDormand, Francis.
You know what I'm saying?
And the youngsters are coming.
Yeah.
Moses Ingram, young lady, and Corey Hawkins, and
Yeah. It's a little all-star team you got.
chopping heads off.
Because you've been in so many different character roles. How do you, because shout out to the homie Michael B. Jordan. We just interviewed him.
Right.
That's our guy. And he had so much praise for you about how he was watching you to learn how to like get into the role and get into the mindset of all the
Right.
How I know this is like asking LeBron or Steph Curry. How do you shoot the shot?
What's
How
the
do
mechanics?
how does Denzel?
You got to practice. It's too late when the game starts.
Yeah.
It's too late when the game starts. One of the lessons I learned was taught by my mentor at the Boys Club, now Boys and Girls Club, Billy Thomas. I was running track, and a new guy joined the team, Reginald Whitfield, and the coach could see Billy could see I was out of character because this guy was faster than me. He said, "Yeah, Denzel, he's faster than you, but he doesn't have the fundamentals. He doesn't know how to pass the baton. He doesn't know how to run the turn." He said, "Your natural ability will only take you so far."
Right.
So when I got to the point, I was about to say where I no longer wanted to do some of those other things.
Right. I almost gave you that. We all been there.
Hey, listen,
Talk that talk, Denzel.
listen. It's real. It's real.
When I got to that place, and by the grace of God, I realized I was given this ability to act and direct and do these things. But I remembered my natural ability would only take me so far, so I knew I had to study more. I had to get deeper. I had to go to learn more. So that's what I did, and it paid off, and it's paying off now in a film like Macbeth.
Nice.
In terms of acting, what's more of a boot camp for acting? Is it because you've done it all? You've done small screen, big screen, stage.
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 Okay.
You learn how to act on stage.
Okay.
Because it's like what you're doing right here.
Right.
Once they say action, it's live. Now, if the thing fall down, you got to pick it up.
Yeah.
In a movie, you could, we got to refill, we got to reset, we got to.
Yes.
Now you here, go.
Right.
Right, you here, He's moving the camera around.
Yes.
So it theater belongs to the actor. And the theater is live, you know, and it's none of my people, but you know how y'all people are, your cousins, when they come to the show.
Yeah.
Denzel.
Denzel! He's so handsome!
Denzel!
What love to them?
I love you. I love you too, baby, but it's a play.
You trying to do a monologue, so throwing panties on stage? You're like, this is fences, this is serious.
My mom, God rest her soul, I lost my mom this year. But yeah, 97, she didn't get cheated, nor did I. Nor did I. I didn't get cheated. She was 97, I had her for 66 years. Beautiful. Billy Dee Williams played Martin Luther King on Broadway. I never saw my mother had a character like that. I was like, Ma, sit down.
You see a different side.
Billy D's different. It's a different.
I don't
dude.
want to hear that. That's your mom.
I was saying, listen, my mom too. Like, listen, Billy D is a smooth dude.
So so when it came around, now
You're
it was
like,
my turn. I was like,
oh.
oh, okay.
Now you Billy D. Now somebody mama looking at you like,
I was signed. I did Julius Caesar, which is even preparation for Macbeth.
Right.
2005, I did Julius Caesar. So that was my first time back to Broadway or back to theater in about 15 years, because trying to raise the kids, help my wife raise the kids. And it was about an 80-something-year-old woman. She said, boy, if I was about 3 years younger.
Right, Gladys, calm down.
Gladys, only 3?
the Cougars is
That's straight, look at me, you know, sizing me up.
Yo.
Checking the package.
Yo.
I was about 3 years younger. I said, oh, Lord.
Yo.
so sweating like, oh.
Shot her shot.
I'm sweating now thinking about it. I was like, yes, ma'am.
What is one of the most important lessons in Hollywood that everyone should know?
One of the most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine. It's been given to me by the grace of God. Use what I have. Use what you have. Sound like your mom, right?
Yeah.
I saw you. Listen, I just felt you over there. He was like,
You about to tell me use my imagination? I'm very creative.
You obviously are very creative to help others. You know, on your last day, you can't take it with you.
Yes, that is true.
But you can leave it here. True. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse.
Woo! But, yo, hold on. That's a bar. Hold on. That's a bar.
You can run with that. You'll never see, what'd I say?
You never see a U-Haul behind a hearse.
Now, the Egyptians tried it.
That's right.
What did they get? They got robbed.
They got robbed.
True.
I was about to say.
You'll end up in a museum.
Oh, you end up in a museum. So,
have you ever forgotten you've done a movie? Because you've done so many movies. Have someone ever mentioned a movie to you like, yo?
Oh, yeah.
Ricochet.
I was,
some movies I wanted to forget.
You remember?
I'm about to ask you.
A couple I wanted to forget.
Because, yo, that's a real thing. Because, you know, when you're starting in the game,
Yeah.
it's not about, you know, for some people it is, but for some people, we just trying to put food on the table. So
you do what you got to do so that you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
So the relatives coming out the woodwork now?
Yeah, they already know.
Well, you know what?
Are they eating?
Listen, I'm feeding a lot of people back home.
Everybody's eating. Oh, everybody in DR's eating.
Oh, they eat because of the exchange rate. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm a billionaire. They think I'm Jeff Bezos out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I can send them a barrel full of, you know, jeans.
Right.
No, all my relatives look up like, one of my aunts are like, you had an interview with Denzel?
Yeah.
Now, where your people? Your people are...
My people were in the Bronx, but also Jamaica and England.
What part of Jamaica?
What is it? St. Elizabeth. Up in the hills.
You ain't been down there?
Nah, we're supposed to go down there, but couldn't go because of COVID. So I'm trying to go.
Get that chicken, that jerk.
Denzel, are we rolling to Jamaica?
Now?
Come on, let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's run the video on the Macbeth first.
Let's go.
Let's make the money so that we can go. Right?
Let's do that so we can do this.
So we can get more jeans to put in the barrel.
Exactly. More CDRs, cousin.
You know what I'm saying? Get ready. We're sending you a whole big gallon of Mazola oil.
Oh,
right. And we got some, you know, Macbeth tapes. We're gonna send you
exactly.
Tapes.
Cause
No, not DVD.
y'all
Not what's the new thing y'all do now? You know, I ain't
the little USB sticks.
No USB
Not
sticks.
that. No streaming. Nope.
No streaming.
No.
Sending VHS.
Yeah.
Sending VHS.
We sent a VHS and a VCR.
How you know?
You can't go to Best Buy.
Listen,
Do they still sell those in Best Buy?
they should.
I feel like Denzel's not the person to ask.
What?
When's the last time you've been to Best Buy?
I'm not the person.
See,
You be going out, like, so what do you do? Like, cause me personally.
I've been getting out now with the mask.
Okay.
oh,
Okay, so me
so
personally.
people,
like,
the mask, people who
Mask
can't.
at the work.
But what about when you start talking?
You know what? People recognize my voice as much as my face. So.
Is that a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever try to be incognito, especially now with the mask and you could go out with a mask and shades and a hoodie, and you just
We're from.
Yeah, you can't do
When
that.
you over there,
Everyone
I'm behind you. I'm going already. You know, and you keep it in rhythm. Yo, D, yeah, all right. There it is.
I see.
My man.
Hey,
Dose.
yo,
keep doing your
please.
thing.
Stay
Black man
up.
trying to get like you.
Yes, sir. Maintain, brother.
Yeah, exactly. I had a guy uptown. He runs up, looks at me. Yup, yo, that's him. And left. Didn't say nothing. Yo, that's him.
That's
That's him.
uptown. That's uptown.
That's uptown.
I was in the bodega one
Not
night.
even like,
late
yo,
at
let's
night.
get a picture.
No, yeah, didn't ask me, or no, now you get, well, D, I mean, whatever you did, this is my girl, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
My girl wants this.
No, one time it was like 4 a.m. It was like 2:30. I'm in the bodega, and this guy goes, "You got a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Cool." That's it. That's it. He walked off, and I was like, hey, "I hope he doesn't rob me." Like, but hopefully he was a fan.
And that's what I'm saying about the mask and the glasses, because I was out recently and I laughed, and apparently I have a recognizable laugh. So homeboy just points from across the street. Hey, I fuck with the show, my G. Stay up. I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. All right.
You were raised to see ahead of you in New York. You raised to move.
Yes.
You're not walking
And then
around like
that's the
that.
other thing in New York, like, occasionally you run into celebrities, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Right.
Because, like, you see a celebrity, you be like this.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Go ahead now.
I see you. And they keep it moving. Like, other places, they start screaming and stuff.
right.
But New Yorkers will make you, they'll be like, oh, you on the
They
train.
humble you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you famous for?
Yeah. Or even my favorite, where I know you from. I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
It's the vibe, man. It's
the
New York
vibe.
City.
I love it, though.
Yeah,
I love New York.
Yes, we can see it.
York.
You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
True. This is a great interview, man.
Emanating.
This is like,
How did it feel like, though, going from New York to LA? Like, are you there? Like, is that your
I couldn't
home
understand
base?
why people wouldn't use all the lanes. Like, there was that lane on the side.
yo, LA traffic is,
I'm like, why is everybody waiting?
it don't make no sense, bro.
It don't. LA traffic ain't nothing compared to the cross Bronx. I was like, that's the worst traffic on the planet. So when people are like, oh, LA traffic, I'm like, y'all ain't driving on the shoulder. Y'all ain't breaking no rules. That's why it's so bad.
I saved $2,000. I got a white used Volkswagen. I'm on the cross Bronx. And some Dominicans tore the back of my car. And some Dominicans. on the
Papi, I'm
cross
sorry,
Bronx.
Papi. Then said, Papi, I'm sorry. Hey, you bring it to my Papi Julio shop. We fix it up real nice. We don't gotta call
Yeah,
police.
y'all got to take me up to Broadway and 130-something so I could.
Did they fix it?
They fixed a few things.
Chill.
They fixed a few things.
Chill. Denzel went from thespian to hood legend.
They fixed a few things.
Yeah. Oh man, where'd you go to high school?
I went to, grew up in Mount Vernon. And I wasn't gonna make it. I was throwing rocks at the penitentiary, so my mother got me out of there. I was pretty smart. And they sat me down. They said, this kid's got something. So they found a school for me to go to school uptown, upstate. And, but there was a lot of guys there. Some guys there like myself, and a lot of guys from New York. So there was a guy, I don't know if he's still alive, Peachy, from Bathgate Avenue. His father owned the funeral parlor.
Okay.
Okay.
You making money.
yeah.
You making money in the Bronx, you on the funeral.
Yeah, for real.
Still.
It's a fact.
Still.
I mean,
Still.
shout out to Ortiz.
Oh, God. Or,
Yo, where's that? I know that.
but that's like, it's a chain. So
they got a-
everybody-
Yeah, Ortiz. Okay.
Yeah.
Rochester, Fordham.
Low-key, that was the flex if you got buried at Ortiz.
Ortiz,
That was
yeah.
like, oh, the money, your parent put a little money aside ahead of time. Like,
They knew you was out here running wild in the street, so. You know.
Ortiz is so out of pocket, they go there, they're like, yo, which playlist you want? And like, they have like a playlist like It's So Hard to Say Goodbye.
All that.
Or
You know
like
what I mean?
Gangsta Lean, all the
You know what I'm
classics.
saying? Dudes out in the parking lot pouring Henny out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. Real talk.
Y'all are crazy.
We got it.
Y'all are crazy, bro.
Because we still outside, we just Bronx boys, man. You know what it is. You can't take it out. You
Can't take it out of us.
Can't take us out of this.
And I'm claiming it because I grew up on Mundy Lane.
Mundy Lane.
Mount Vernon.
By Baychester.
Outside our window was Mount St. Michael.
Mount St.
Right there.
Michael.
famous Mount St.
With the
Michael.
track.
Yep.
With the track, yeah, I
with
ran
the
on that
track.
track.
Keep walking up that street, hit the target.
Hit the who?
There's a target up there if you keep going
Not
up.
then.
Well, not then, but now. Oh. Wow. So we
Macbeth.
Macbeth.
My Lord.
Do you care how people watch it? Are you one of those people who's like, yo, because
More people will end up, like, I did Fences, I directed, acting Fences, Viola.
we know about fences, Denzel.
I give that same speech to my kids all the time. I love you, but I ain't got to like you.
I got the, you've heard that one. Like you. I said I got to like you.
I got to like you.
When we did Fences, we made a nice amount of money. Then I'm producing all of August Wilson's plays. So then when we produced Ma Rainey, Netflix has 250 million or whatever it is households.
Right.
So
Yeah.
now 250 million people were exposed to it, so I want both. I want it both ways.
Yeah.
Got you. And
You
why
want it
not?
all.
I want it all.
You can't
Why
tell him
not?
no.
He's Denzel.
You know what?
You can't
Give it
tell
to
me
him.
no twice. You can tell me no once.
Not twice.
Not twice.
He'll put cases on all you motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
Oh, put cases on all you motherfuckers.
Shoe program.
You know what I'm saying?
You program.
Come on now.
Ah,
Shoe
shit.
program. Come on. Shoe program. Here's I'm feeding you. Shoe
I'm
program.
feeding you, motherfuckers.
Shoe program. 23-hour lockdown.
That's right. You motherfuckers will be
You think
playing
you can do this
basketball
to me?
To me.
Jake. Go ahead, say Jake.
Jake.
You think you can do this to
To
me?
me?
You be playing
Basketball in Pelican Bay.
when I get through with
When
you.
I get to it, man, that shit was powerful.
It's just
man.
like Macbeth. This is like what
It's-
you're about to
it's-
see.
it's
It's the
no
same
different.
scene. It's no different.
It's no different.
It's a different crown, different money.
This has been a top 5 interview.
top 2 and it's
That's
not
it?
two.
Top 2.
Top 2 and it's
easily.
not 2.
I'm just saying top 5 so other people don't get offended. Sorry, Obama. Listen,
Was the Bronx here? Was the president
we
here?
went down to D.C. to interview him.
Oh, you had to come see him.
You gotta come see him.
He should have been here.
Listen.
Barry, come back here.
All right.
Come back. Denzel says.
Maybe you could. Maybe you
I'll
could top
sell you
this.
something. What you need, B?
Yo,
What you need? Barack, what you need, baby?
Well, we got it all.
Shoot some dice. Make it happen.
Michelle ain't gonna let that happen.
Michelle ain't
gonna
gonna let that happen.
Barry, you better chill. Barry, you're not chewing dice with Denzel.
They trouble. The three of them together, they trouble.
Listen, all of our guests are illustrious, and all of our guests get a neon sign. What would you like your neon sign to say?
Blessed.
Boom.
Denzel Washington in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Check out the Tragedy of Macbeth.
the attitude is gratitude.
And if you don't want to watch that, just watch the other 5,000 movies he's been in.
That's right.
50
50.
or 5,000.
Like 5,000.
Oh.
Come on.
Yo, welcome to the DESUS and Mero YouTube channel.
That's right, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, you know what I mean?
That's right, we got a lot of digital content in here to keep you up in between our shows. So be sure to like, subscribe, and click watch another video. We out.
Hit all the buttons. Watch mad videos, holla.